Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fallen Sandwich Gaming with episode 39 of our Let's Play of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries and House Liao career start. Again, we're still going through the Legend of the Kestrel Lancers questline. We're up to Sarna Part 5, so let's get right into the briefing. Colonel Westrick, that sure is some story you got there, Commander. While I'm glad to hear that Captain Damu was able to rally a number of survivors from the Fusiliers' ranks, you won't find much sympathy for their plight among my men after what Hearthstone pulled. You see, things went sideways for us the second we arrived in system. After they learned Maximilian Liao killed their beloved Duke, General Hearthstone ordered the 5th Certus Fusiliers to charge ahead of our invasion flotilla on a high-G burn that jumped the gun on the agreed-upon invasion schedule. They beat us to the planet's surface by 2 days, hoping to satisfy their lust for revenge. All they did was walk face first into a trap that doomed them all. I can still hear the screams they broadcast to us in vain hope that we would save them while we were still over a day away from reaching the planet. The Screaming Eagles and I decided that, despite the incompetence of Hearthstone and the Fusiliers, we could not deviate from our contracted invasion plan. If we packed it up and left for home, we might have lived, but we would never be able to find MRB back to work again. We came to the joint decision that we would drop in-system and fight out McCarran's armored cavalry in a protracted guerrilla war and attempt to get a message off-system requesting reinforcements from the armed forces of the Federated Suns. Little did we know the Capellans had some kind of jamming field that disrupts long-range communications planet-wide. Those bastards kept their jammers off so we could listen to the Fusiliers plead for their lives on our approach in, only to flip the switch and jam our comms the second we hit atmosphere. Been trying to figure out a way to get a message to the jump point ever since. Commander, we've spent months scouting out the facilities that the Capellans use to disrupt long-range communications on planet. But with our numbers, we've already determined that assaulting one was too high risk. With you here, we may just be able to pull it off. We know the Capellans are gunning for us, so if we pull the Big Mac's attention away from the number of their regional jamming arrays, we should be able to thin their defenses enough to where you can perform a targeted strike and bring those jammers down. It'll be just like Galahad. We'll draw them away, you see that the mission gets done. I'll be straight with you, Commander. The mission is critical to us being able to get a message out of the system. I don't know how much longer any of us can last down here, but if you give us a month or so, we can plan for an assault on these jamming facilities. So take your time to prepare your forces and be ready for anything. We may have a need to deploy in consecutive missions, depending on how McCarran's reacts to their jammers being destroyed. So make sure you complete as many repairs and refits as possible before we execute this mission. Godspeed, my friend. We'll see you on the other side. Okay. The only way we'll be able to get a message off the jump point is take down the ECM jamming network, blocking long-range communications, destroy the jamming arrays at the marked nav points, then move up to regroup on our position. Yeah. Okay. So again, just taking the cash. As you can see, it's going pretty well for us. So the King Crab's not going to be ready, which, you know, that's on me. But I think it's fine to take the Charger here. We could probably upgrade out of the Archer as well. Bring a Battle Master. This Orion, the YAJ. We could go up to the Stalker. I think we will. So there you go. The Stalker's coming. Do I pilot it? Nah, I'm gonna let the AI take this one. But here we go.
The Predator Cobras have provided us with the location of a series of powerful ECM arrays that have been disrupting long-range comms across the entire
that's quite a few
if we destroy enough arrays
jamming
within the region,
towers.
we should be able to pierce the localized disruption field and get a message out to the system's jump point. We need to destroy these ECM arrays in order to have any hope of getting a message off-world. If we don't succeed, well, we'll all most likely die here, Commander.
Oh!
Lovely. No pressure at all for the likes of us, eh?
I know it's hard to hear, but it's the simple truth. While we've had our successes, McCarran's armored cavalry still has 4 full regiments of troops on Sarna. It's a simple numbers game. The reality is, we don't have enough forces to come out ahead. Even with the Crater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, we need reinforcements. And with the system's HPG down, the only way that we can ever hope of getting them is if we get a message back to Davion Command through a ferried message by jump ship. Bringing down these ECM arrays is our only chance at doing that. I'm not exaggerating when I say that this time, all our lives are depending on this. So good luck, Commander.
Yep. So it sounds like do or die situation. And you know, we're going to get in there and we're going to get the job done. Because that's what Fallen's sandwiches do.
New target, Spider.
Target link eliminated.
Okay.
That was a transmission on the AFFC's command line. The first one since we've arrived at Sonar. I can't make out anything in it, but destroying the other ECM towers might allow us to hear the broadcast. Keep it up, Commander.
Woo! Alright. We gotta keep moving. There's another jammer right over here. Let's just go right through the wall. There we go. Alright. You gotta be a little bit careful in the charger. It does not carry a ton of ammunition. Okay. And it's down. Oh!
Damn it! Commander, the ECM disruption is weakening, but the Terran is encircling our forces while you're attacking the ECM installations. We don't have the numbers to fight through them. We need those towers destroyed so we can find a gap in their lines. We fought too long and too hard
Alright.
to be our end.
Ooh, a Grand Dragon. Well, what's so grand about it? I would say nothing. Ain't nothing grand about it. It falls down good. I'll give it that. Come on. Alright. We gotta keep going. Alright. Let's keep moving, keep moving.
The message is getting clearer, but we still can't make out any discernible information.
Let's go, let's go.
Destroy those remaining ECM towers.
It's going well so far.
Projections are not good. The only way we can break through McCarran's forces is if we abandon our wounded. That is not something I'm willing to do. We're preparing to make our last stand. Finish the mission, Commander.
Cataphract.
Then get as
Of
far
course.
away from us as possible. Regroup with Captain Damo. Get a message back to Davy in command. Survive.
Colonel Westdrake, I'm sorry we couldn't do more.
It's okay. It's the part of the job that all of us mercenaries must accept at some point. Today, it's just my time. Splash target.
watch that cataphract. Come on. Alright. We headshot the cataphract, which is good. We gotta get a move on. Get that last tower down. Oh. Ah. Yeah, any of you guys want to help? Alright. Let's let them handle that. Come on. Just keep pushing. Alright, it's down. There's my evac. Is that not the last one? Oh no, it's not. We got one more. Okay, well. We gotta make a run for that last one then. Ooh, it's not good. Okay. Alright, we got it. Yeah, I'm not all that worried about that locust. Alright. Gotta power through it. Woo! We're making good time. We're getting there. And we took down that big dragon in the process. Oh no. That's the worst possible thing you could see right now. Oh wait, it's the K2. It doesn't have the missiles. Evacs over there, of course.
We have breached Sarna's atmosphere and are available to reinforce on your position. Is anyone out there? Please respond. Again, this is Arnon Sortek. Colonel Sortek, this is Colonel Richard Westrick with the Crater Cobras. My God, is it good to hear your voice. The Crater Cobras.
All right, come on, make a run for it.
50 clicks east of the city of Catatonia along the coast. We estimate that the Big Mac will have us completely surrounded in 3 hours. Transmitting exact coordinates now. Coordinates received. We're preparing an orbital mech drop to reinforce your position. Hold fast, Colonel. Help is here.
This is Captain Alana Damu with the survivors of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. We don't have much left, but we are moving to assist. ETA, 2 hours.
Looks like our salvation is here, Commander. I've marked a new expo site on your map. Let's get out of here.
Alright. Looks like we managed to turn the tide. That's what I'm talking about, fellas. I don't know why this extract is so darn far away. I would have started off on the far end. But either way, we gotta go, go, go. Alright, so not a bad mission. Maybe a little bit of a bad team for it. Got a couple of slower mechs in there, you know. But, I mean, we came out on the other side alright. It's a Charger, so you kind of expect to lose the arms on it, you know. I'm not sure how the rest of my guys are doing. Stalker took a little bit of a beating. The Warhammer's okay. The Battlemaster lost a single machine gun, so, you know, not the end of the world by any means. Alright, and we made it. Saddle up and head home. Okay. EW Active Probe is the current front runner. Yeah, looks like that's what we're gonna take. Cool, cool. Yeah, 1500 damage dealt. Solid. Alright. So, let's just do these repairs real quick. We're not going to be able to take any of these to the next one, I don't think. Yep, those are just repairs. Let's just repair. And that's just a fix as well. Okay. So let's take a look. Commander, Captain Damo, we're about to engage the fight of our lives. The Capellans must know that if they can't wipe us out before the heavy guards touch down on Sarna, it's over for them. Their only hope of maintaining control of the planet will be to utterly destroy our forces, that when Colonel Sortek touches down, they'll have the numbers to fight him back. We've all gone through too much just to lose everything at the end. We need to muster whatever strength we have left and hold the line until Colonel Sortek relieves us. Gather your best mechs, equipment, and MechWarriors and meet my Crater Cobras at the following coordinates. Pray to give the Big Mac everything you've got. We did not go through 6 months of hell just to die on the day that reinforcements arrive. The only thing left to do is hold the line. We do that, we'll live to see tomorrow. Alright. So here we go. Now, that being said, I really don't have my best mechs available. Which I feel like is how it kind of always goes here. Now, there are a couple of mechs that I just don't trust the AI with, like the Victor. I'm not really sure I trust myself with the Victor. I think I'm going to go in the Archer. Go Awesome. The Black Knight. And I guess the Orion, yeah. It's the best we can do. Unless I were to go in the Zeus or the Victor, but I do think the Archer is probably my best chance at making out alive, just due to the long-range firepower capabilities. So,
this is it, everyone.
Let's see.
Colonel Sortek is on the...
Medium lasers, SRM6s. Yes. Okay.
Making planetfall and is en route to our position. The Karens knows that if we successfully relink with the Davian heavy guards, they're done for. So they're going to throw everything they have at us, trying to put us in the ground before Colonel Sortek's reinforcements arrive. We've spent the past 6 months in hell, cowering and sulking in the shadow of those bastards, trying to survive against unprecedented circumstances. No dropship support, no air support, no way of communicating with the jump point. Hell, we even made it by with no HPG, completely blind to the rest of the inner sphere. We made it through all of that. But today, finally, we can stand tall against these compelling bastards. Today is a day of retribution. Today we are finally taking the fight to them.
Fusilier, years.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not one for speeches as eloquent as our mercenary friends. We have been struggling to survive since the Grey River ran red with the blood of our fallen brothers and sisters. Just remember, they're still here. They're watching over us. And today, God willing, we will avenge their deaths. For New Certus, for House Hasek.
We have contacts. Dead ahead. All forces fire at will. Stay in cover and support one another. Don't let them spill one more ounce of Cobra's blood today.
Woo!
Colonel Westrick is right about one thing. The McCarran's forces will be relentless. There's no telling when the Davion heavy guards will make it to the field. So we need to support one another if we're going to make it out of this alive. Tread carefully, Commander.
Okay. I haven't seen anything yet. There it is. Okay. Yep. Here we go. Just try not to miss with those. I don't understand how Vindicators take this much of a beating. Alright, come on. Okay.
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Ooh, she's running hot. All right. Oh, of course. Get out of the way!
McCarran and his cronies have taken 6 months and hundreds of our brothers and sisters' lives with them. Fusilier, make them pay!
Come here. There you go. Of course it is. Of course it's going critical. Another Vindicator. It's going well so far. I feel I can say that. Okay. Okay, there we go. Blackjack, of course. Come on. Somebody get eyes on it. I know it's not the most exciting gameplay, but this is optimal. Alright. Somebody give me eyes on that. Whoa.
Forces of the Federated Suns, my Davion heavy guards have just touched down. Our rushed mech trucks scattered us across a wide area.
Come here.
We are reforming our lances and about to move on your position now. ETA
It's unnatural the amount of punishment Vindicators can take. Come on. There we go. Did you say ammo low? Feels like that happened quick. Okay. Cataphract. Okay.
Forces of the Federated Suns, the Davion heavy guards are here to assist. It's time to
Okay.
take McCarran's armored cavalry.
That's our cue, Commander. One last push and then it's over. Let's finish this.
Ooh.
Forces of the Federated Suns, give them no quarter. For months these wolves have hunted you like prey lost in the woods.
All right.
Now you have a chance to defang McCarran's armored cavalry once and for all.
For the fallen! For the 5th Certus Fusiliers!
Okay.
Did I just hear that right? McCarran's forces are withdrawing. Is there really a need to run them down?
We're still at war, Fahad. The Federated Sons will want to ensure that an elite unit such as McCarran's is crippled as much as possible to put all of House Liao in a position of vulnerability in the future. I also imagine compassion and reason are the last things on the minds of everyone that went through the last 6 months of hell at the hands
Get up, get up, get up, get up. Not good, not good, not good, not good.
We still have our orders. Let's help clear the field. and
Okay.
see people through.
I mean, so we ran out of LRM ammo, but to be fair, I mean, look at this. Look at this fight.
All forces of the Federated Suns,
Woo!
we have cleared the field. Sarna is
All right. Big dub.
I just want to say, thank you. If you hadn't come to help us all those months ago, I have no doubt in my mind that we would have died like the rest of our brothers and sisters in the 5th. We'll never forget what you did for us.
Likewise, Captain. Without you, we would never have been able to complete our mission for the Kestrel Lancers. Now let's all fall back in with the heavy guards and finally get some R&R. It's been one hell of a campaign.
Ugh. Woo! Honestly, I'm pretty happy that this is the group we brought. It was all straight fire angles, you know, a lot of counter sniping and skirmishing. The Archer probably was the right pick for this in the end. I mean, it really performed above and beyond in that scenario, in my opinion. You know, everybody's welcome to their opinion. Let's see here. There a double heat sink hidden in there somewhere? No. Alright, so let's just take the jump jets to sell. Yeah, I mean, 22,800 damage. That might be a new record. And, woo! Some solid stuff. Oh, we love stuff. That'll be 10x, 10 double heat sinks. Commander, I've just received a report from Arden Sortek. I cannot tell you how glad I am to hear that you made it through the Sarna campaign. When I heard of the armored cavalry ambush and the HPG being destroyed, I feared that I may have condemned you all to death. You had all the Kestrel Lancers' word for you. While I'm sorry that I cannot be there on Sarna to debrief you in person, there is still much for me to do here on Tigris. Please accept this canned message as your formal debriefing. By the time Comstar is able to deliver this message to you, our offensive, which the newsfeed have taken to calling the Fourth Succession War, will be over. As I speak, Comstar is negotiating the end to all hostilities between the five great houses. When all is said and done, the Capellan Confederation will have to capitulate that it has lost over half of its former territory, most of it to be claimed by House Davion through right of conquest. But some by two former Capellan most of it to be claimed by House Davion through right of conquest, but some by two former Capellan commonalities declaring independence from the Confederation. The first to break away was the Tikhonov commonality. They were holding out hope that the Confederation would come to their aid, but after being cut off from a direct logistical route to Xi'an, they eventually declared independence to spare their citizens from further Davion invasions. You won't believe who leads them, our old friend Pavel Ridzik. After he managed to escape our forces and fled, Tikhonov's strategic director Ridzik retreated to Elgin, where he took control of the region, declaring himself Supreme Lord of the Tikhonov Free Republic. His reign didn't last long, as an assassin killed him back in June. The other breakaway faction is the St. Ives commonality. The former heir of the Confederation, House Liao, abandoned her father to declare her province independent from the Confederation. I can't imagine how Maximilian Liao is taking that one. Comstar is negotiating to formally recognize these independent provinces as new nations once their leaders can charter the new laws of their provisional governments. Be sure to be on the lookout for those too once all the dust settles later this year. Next item we'll need to discuss is the destruction of Sarna's HPG. After the Fusiliers destroyed the HPG, Comstar was furious with the Federated Suns. Claiming us ultimately responsible for its destruction, they put the entirety of the Federated Suns under interdiction, cutting off interstellar communications and commerce between the hundreds of Federation worlds. Your report about the imposter Fusiliers captured by Captain Damu couldn't have come at a worse time. Had we known about this a month ago, we would have been able to mount the defense against Comstar's accusations. First, Prince Davion had already agreed to allow Comstar to station their own mech security forces at every HPG in the Federation to ensure that such a debacle never happens again. It's much too late to defend our role in the Sarna HPG attack now, even if we now know that we were not responsible for its destruction. The interdiction, along with the war effort, sent the Federated Sun's economy into a tailspin. Had they maintained their interdiction, Comstar could have very much bankrupted the entire Federation, which brings me to the most uncomfortable part of this debrief. Commander, the Federated Suns can no longer financially support the remainder of our contract with your unit. I'm to inform you that we are invoking our cancellation clause and releasing you from the remaining 4 months of your contract. You will be compensated for this with your agreed-upon MRB release bonus. I'm sorry our time together had to end like this, Commander, but it's completely out of my hands. The Crucis Lancers won't be escaping these budget cuts either. While for the time being my command will still exist on paper, for the most part, most of the personnel of the 2nd Crucis Lancers has been consolidated in a 3rd Crucis under Marshal Pedrosa's command and will continue to garrison Tigris. I currently exist to ensure that the Kestrel Lancers continue to be a paper tiger to our enemies while the Federation's economy recovers from the war. But I won't let this deter me. I forged the Kestrel Lancers from nothing once, I can do it again. Although you won't be around to help me this time, Commander, I'll never forget the contributions you and your team made to keep the legend of the Kestrel Lancers alive. We'll be back, and stronger than ever. You'll see. Goodbye, my friend, until we meet again. So, a little bit of an inauspicious ending, but that's most things. This is claiming it. Yeah. I'm not going to read this whole thing, because it's more oomph, but basically we're just getting more stuff. So, yeah, I mean, it's a pretty crazy one right there at the end. If you look at our funds total, yeah, $58 million. C bills, doll hairs. You know, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. But yeah. With that being said, guys, I mean, what else is there to say? That is the end of the, Kestrel Lancer's main quest line. It's a ton of fun. It's so much fun. If you're on the fence about whether or not you're going to do it, or whatever, do it. Do it. It's challenging. It's exciting. It's going to throw stuff at you that you don't necessarily expect. But it's a heck of a lot of fun. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys all for joining me. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sure we're already covering Rise of Razzlehag stuff by the time you see this episode. Maybe we have been for weeks. I wanted to try and get this fitting end to our Liao career, our first season of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries, so to speak. So this is where the series is going to end. You might see Fallen sandwiches pop up again in the future. Maybe I'll do some showcase videos or whatever on some mechs. But yeah, this is the end of the road for our group here. So thank you so much for joining me. Once again, if you had fun with this series, please like, please comment, please subscribe. It helps the channel out so much. Thank you guys and have a great day.